They're gonna interview you, okay? For about your taxes and stuff like that.
Basically.
Come and get it.
This place has so much stuff. We kind of got the opportunity to come in and film before the store opened. There's a big street vendor event going on all up and down the road. We're going to get some footage of that later on. Let's see. Yeah, but never do. And if the little ones are into horror stuff, you know, more kid-friendly horror stuff, you got the little Monster High dolls. I love that right there. Count calorie, never. It's a freaking burst the box, so it's like a horror version of Jack in the Box. We have more over here. So much to look at in here. Don't even know where to start, don't even know where it's gonna end. And the giant one goes near to that. Oh, soft Tiffany doll. Two really good movies. Do a little dance for us there, Pennywise. I didn't even see this guy. Every time I come in here, I always catch something new. And the thing that a lot of people don't do is look up. Always look up, because there's stuff that you're gonna miss. Jack. I didn't even see that guy. Oh, and see, I didn't even see these either. So busy showing you guys the Monster High dolls, I didn't even show you these guys. These are, if I can reach one, the collectible figures. Figures with the detachable heads, little extras. There is a variety of them up here. I think I have this one. I'm not sure. Did I have this one? Oh. No, I don't have this one. This one comes with the dogs. That's fucking dope. So much stuff in here. There's video games. More video games. And there's also stuff that you can find here that you wouldn't know existed, or they're like so old you'd probably never see it again. Which was both for me, on this one at least. It's the screen candle. So it looks like a, yeah, it shows you on the front. It looks like a little tree, and then once you light it, it burns down into the screen character.
That's cool.
Didn't even know this was a thing, and probably would never see it again. How old is this thing? What's the date on it? 1997? That thing's pretty old. It's easy. It's easy. Oh, and the comic books too. because this is downtown toys and comics. They also have a small variety of comic books over here. You can get a lot of the older Tales from the Crypt comic books. Just Fantastic Four, a lot of them. They do have a selection of horror comics, Morris Carl, Batman, if you like Batman, Rick and Morty, a lot of the newer ones and the older ones. Sorry.
Nope.
You alright?
Hey, there's the basement.
Yeah.
How we get down there? What's going on?
I don't want to go there. I heard there's kapuis down there. I'm good.
Oh, these
You don't want to hold it
Transformers
anymore.
and Voltron.
Yes. $6 Million Man. Oh, more Freddy ones. We got a lot of Freddy action figures here. Those are freaking dope. Oh, the little. I like the little fridges. But you can't fit enough Dr. Pepper in those things. It's okay, I can edit that out.
That's good.
If you don't want to hold it anymore, you don't have to.
You can just edit me out completely.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember these, like, the bobblehead characters? That they used to be a big thing before the Funkos was a big thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, they've got Captain Caveman. I love Captain Caveman. All kinds of stuff. I like sweaters. It's almost winter time. Hoodies are my favorite. Chase the rain. And then there's a case of creepy stuff over here that I think is really cool. The case of creepy. I'll get you a Cortland Jones. I love Marlon. Oh, I really like these a lot. I like the Count Chocula one. I know they have another one, another Freddy one. I think it was the store. The store has Freddy too, right?
Yeah.
The Freddy Cadillac. But the Count Chocula Cadillac's fucking dope. Oh, I remember these placemats when I was a kid. That's so cool. 1978. Oh my god, I was not born in 1978. I was born shortly after, but yeah, I remember these when I was a kid. Oh, that aged me a little bit, I think.
You're old.
I'm old. Yeah. Those guys are very cool. Deluxe Vader. Pressable buttons, just like a woman. And here's where a big bulk of the comic books are, and they're all separated really nice. Like I like it. I like organized shit. But monster, zombie, vampire, horror comic books. There's actually Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Walking Dead comics, X-Men. All organized for your OCD pleasure. Although they probably won't be in alphabetical or numeric order, but that's okay. Oh, I like this Sally. This is a pretty cool Sally. I've never seen one of these before, but it's pretty cool. I put this in the yard at Halloween and just make like Big Jack. Oh. Ugly dolls. I like the ugly dolls. And I like lunch boxes. I have a small collection of lunch boxes that I never use. Sometimes. I'll enjoy my life. That's like a real big popular thing right now is those Funkos. Like everybody has Funkos right now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I want these right here. I want Smokey the Bear and Ronald McDonald. Oh, there's a Casper. Oh, Casper. Oh, and a Macho Man Randy Savage. I want this one too. Yeah, brother. Oh, I have that one. I do have a very small collection of the. Oh, they're not Funkos. Pops. What's the difference between a Funko and a Pop? Aren't they the same thing?
Don't know.
I don't know why people call them Funkos. Or maybe they are the same thing? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Captain Crunch. There's a bunch. Oh, Kumar has a bunch of these Slurpee ones. A bunch of stuff here. I still keep thinking that this is Adam Sandler. I keep thinking this is a Happy Gilmore one. But it's not. It's like a... What is this? Kevin St. Pierre of the Condors here in Bakersfield. I guess Carl's Jr. did a sponsorship for them and made them a bunch of these. But doesn't that look like Happy Gilmore a little bit?
It's got the egghead.
Got the egghead. I am here with Chuck.
Yep.
You run the Delano store and the Chavez?
No, what we do is we have the downtown for the comics. I'm a vendor in this area, and then I'm partners with a couple of guys in the Delano store. So this is our first location downtown Bakersfield, and we have a second one in Delano. Now with the Jawas, it's just that good friends of mine who've been in the music industry for 20 years, and Leilani needed management, so she actually asked me to manage her. So it was a little something new, but we stepped into it, and it's 0 to 60. It's very fun. It's very fun. They'll be here in a bit. You guys want to interview them as well?
Absolutely.
Great people.
Absolutely. So how long has all of this been going on?
This was an antique store about 10 plus years, but within the last 5 years, we would say we converted more into a toy and comic. So there was always something where the elder people, I think for something to be considered antique has to be 100 years old. So we pretty much came in with doing toys and comics, and so with that, it just evolved into me bringing in some stuff, and then vendors were starting to bring in more toys and different knickknacks, and then it just exploded into downtown toys and comics. So this is what they consider Antique Row here in Bakersfield on 19th Street, and we ended up just being Toys and Comics.
Okay. So do you have a type of comics that you like in particular? Do you like more of the horror? Do you like more of the sci-fi?
I love everything.
You love everything?
I love everything. Growing up, I mean, stuff that comes in and out. Like for instance, we had one of these Creep Show first prints, and I remember being at Brock's over on Chester. My mom worked there, and because I couldn't buy it, I would always go to her work to read it. And then so about a month ago it came in, but we had a huge buyer come through, and I held it in my hands, and you felt like, that 12-year-old again.
The nostalgia.
Oh man,
memories just flushed back.
And everybody's like, you want to keep that one? I'm like, no, I already let the guy know we got what we got in, and a big collector.
Nice. Did you buy a whole bunch of them? Or?
Yes, we buy. We actually torpedo John from System of a Down.
Oh, nice.
Him and his partner have been coming through and picking up lots from us. So because we've been so busy with management, we also still kind of cater to who we have to. So whether you come in for a pop,
I keep calling them Funkos. I don't know why.
Funkos, that's what they are.
Oh, okay, good. So I wasn't completely wrong.
Or unless you're coming in for a whole collection of comics, we cater to who we can.
Okay, now I know that there's a lot of cases. So are a lot of these like consignment type deals?
Yeah, consignment vendors.
Okay, so is that a majority of the store, or is that just parts of the store?
That's a majority of the store. So like I said, at one point it was antiques, and then when the new crowd started coming in, like myself and a few vendors, it just started exploding into more stuff. So we were known from LA to come down to find these. Like if you look around, especially the decor we've done, it's something that even people from LA are like tripped out on and never seen it before. They're like, wow, this is something I've never seen. And that's the uniqueness of this. Our Delano store is more uniform. Our whole goal was to fill the gap that left by Toys R Us and major toy stores, but it's still one of those places you can come in every time and still find something different.
Right.
And even for me, I mean, there's times vendors come in and I end up buying out their cases because there's something that I don't have that they might have brought in.
Right. That's what we were talking about when we were walking through earlier. Is that, I mean, because we've been in the store, a bunch of times, but it's like every time we walk through, when we turn around to walk back, it's like, oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. Like you have to really look up and you have to look down because you're gonna walk past a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we also do the Comic Con, so we're doing. We're known mostly the store itself for Bakersfield Collector Con.
Okay.
And then I do the Pop Culture Comic Con, which is a smaller con. So this October 17th, we're going to be at the Tower here. We'll make sure you guys get passes, but it's going to be amazing. That tower is amazing. We got the venue, horror, and where horror and comics collide. It's going to be Terror at the Tower. So that's going to be something that we've never done, that we're catering to more towards the horror and stuff. And I'm excited because, growing up, there's certain things that have come in and you're like, man, whether it's the Frankenstein, or I like the more vintage stuff.
Yeah, like the Universal Monsters.
Yeah, Universal Monsters and stuff.
It.
But you got this new crowd with the Conjuring and different stuff, and we hunt. So I myself don't look for the Ouija boards, but I got somebody that will. But we do come across stuff like that.
Tell them, hey, can you ask the Ouija board?
Oh, no. It's not enough. It's haunted already. I don't ask for nothing.
Fun fact, did you know that was actually started as a toy for children?
Yes.
That is insane. Like, let's get
I used to work at KB's back in 95, 96. Yeah, and we used to carry that.
Really?
So, yeah, and it's funny is working there, you're already out of that phase, but because of this store, when I first started coming in, I bought my first action figure and then started just hunting, and the next thing you know, I got into where you're just an abundance of stuff to where you sell off what you don't need and you keep what you want, and then here I am today with 2 locations.
Cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I really want to go check out the Delano store. I had no clue there was a Delano store until
A lot of people don't, but when they do, it's like I said, we're filling a gap, and we're getting ready to expand, and we're looking for more places because we're getting ready to go to Utah next month with the girls, and then we're also going back to Vegas. And so we went from small cons, now we're going to Utah, which is over 100,000 people, which I'm still a little nervous about, but it's exciting at the same time.
All right, on. And Delano's not really a big city, so I'm sure that brings something new and fresh to the people.
It does. For me at first, I was very adamant about but it is exploded. Next September will be our 1-year anniversary, and so we're very excited because it's through the pandemic and everything has kept it's not stopped.
Amazing.
And so I'm very shocked in that city's performance that they have, and I at first was like Delano, and then now I drive into Delano, and it's like I love the city. I love meeting new people. And it's a whole new crowd of collectors.
Well, congratulations on your 1 year, especially through all this, like you said.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and I'd love to come down for the 1 year and check that out.
Yeah, we will. Just get your information, and we'll make it happen.
Absolutely. Well, guys, this is Downtown Toys and Comics here in Bakersfield, California. Thank you, Chuck, so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Really
I appreciate it. We appreciate all the support from the community.
Absolutely. I love it here. I love it here. And we're going to keep coming back. We're going to come check it out in Delano for you guys' 1 year.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And we're going to go do some walking around outside to go see all the other vendors that they got going on today, and we'll go check out the Jawas later on, too.
There we go.
So, again, thank you so much, Chuck, for your time. I really appreciate it. So let's go check out outside.
There you go.